What's up, YouTube? So this is another one of my videos to do with the introduction to Liverpool. Okay, so there's been a few in the series. Today we are going to audit, as far as we can, on public roads, the rich and poor areas of Liverpool. By that I mean north versus south. Okay, so there's over a half, 50% in property price difference from the north versus the south. The north is a poorer area. Okay, in monetary terms, the property value is half that of South Liverpool. By south, we're talking south of where the M62 meets Liverpool to the east of the city. So basically the M62 hits Liverpool bang in the middle, coming in from the east, and yeah, that's where the dividing line is, okay, between north and south Liverpool. So let's see what we can see in terms of poverty in this fairly short video, if this fixture is going to stay on my windscreen, okay, the camera mount. And yeah, let's see. So the first target we're going to go to is around Sefton Park. Let's see if we can find a nice place. Now, not going too well for me, is it? This is a heavy phone, so I don't know what we can do about this. So you're seeing it how it is, the rawness of what it is to be like a kind of auditor. I'm not saying an auditor, a kind of auditor. Pleasure of driving a car. You know, some auditors don't have cars. So, you know, again, I feel absolutely blessed to be able to do this in a heated car. This is how it is at the moment. Tomorrow I might be pounding the streets, you know, coughing my guts up, but this is how it is at the moment. Let's have a look at some place names in the south of Liverpool. I'm putting in a place name called, actually that's not going to go down very well. Let's have a zoom in around. I've got the Sefton Park, all right, in my a map of Sefton Park just in front of me, and I'm thinking, if I was a wealthy merchant, where would I like to live? Well, let's perhaps avoid those spectacular houses just by the park, because I'm sure that the police will be in a trice. So let's look at a nearby sort of what I see is a housing estate. We've got the roads that are nearby. We've got the Aigburth Road, the A561, which pretty much touches the, I want to say the south side of Liverpool, but let's say, yeah, it touches the south side of, sorry, Sefton Park, because the lake bit, the massive lake bit, is towards the south end of Sefton Park. Right, just looking around the park, we have St Michael's Hamlet, we have Sefton Park. We don't want to dwell too much on the park or anything, but I just want to get to what I think might be a rich sort of housing development. I think what might be good, we're not going to go to Lark Lane, we're going to go to Bertram Road, because I think there's going to be some stonkers there, just from where the location is. All right, let's have a look, see if I'm wrong. Let's have a look.
In 500 feet, make a right U-turn to stay on Mosselai Hill Drive.
So I'll put it into my GPS, hopefully that'll give me a good sense of where I'm going now. Okay, so this is not going very well in terms of fixtures, is it? Lads, I'm gonna have to rethink this whole episode about filming. Let me give it one more shot. Just got a bit of few drops of drink. I'm just gonna tip onto my hand. Okay, I'm hoping it will exert a kind of barrier. I want to say osmotic sort of barrier, but it's not going to be a osmosis, is it? Because osmosis is the... What is osmosis? I thought osmosis was the process where cells drew water into the cell and then perhaps out into the next cell. I thought that's what osmosis was. Now, maybe it's got a different definition. If it's got a different definition to that, I'm going to put that up on the screen, because we do like a little bit of light learning on this channel here. Right, okay. Hopefully now we are good to rock and roll. Let's have a little look now. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Now, if it comes down again, I'm aborting this video, and yeah, we'll do it another day. So 20 mile an hour speed limit on this road. Looks like I need to do a UE here. So a UE is what I'll do.
Now make a right U-turn to stay on Mosseley Hill Drive.
So this is the Palm House is just kind of in front of me to my left. So Palm House has various things going for it. I believe they had a classical music concert a month or so ago. Could have been 2 months ago. Tempest Fidget and all that. Right. So we're going 20 miles an hour along Mossley Hill Drive. Well, we're going 16 actually, but the limit is 20. So the idea then is to go to Bertram Road. So I'm crawling up the east side of the park, approaching the apex of the park, which is on the northern side, and my target is on the western side of Sefton Park, I believe I'm correct in saying that. But I stand to be corrected, like the man in the orthopedic shoes. My speed crept up a little bit there to 22. So I want to bring it back down to sub 20, ideally. We don't want to be speeding, do we? So there's a cyclist in front of me. Warnings popped up saying a school is nearby. So this cyclist is clad, very well clad, I think, in some kind of lycra bottoms, sort of technical top, black helmet, black everything actually, black shoes. Approaching a zebra crossing there. Just hover here just in case that guy wants to cross. He doesn't. Okay. Off we go.
In 500 feet, enter the roundabout and take the first exit.
So what's good about this, you guys are getting a little vista of what is
Now enter the
around Sefton
roundabout and
Park.
take the first
Now
exit.
these huge houses that I assume you might be able to see set back from Sefton Park are no doubt privately owned, but probably have many families living in them. They would be divided up into single rooms, a lot of them. I'd say over 50%, but then again, property developers may know better to me. I say do know better to me, and then they will know what these houses actually consist of in terms of occupancy. So I'm actually driving at 10 miles an hour behind this cyclist and really enjoying myself. I'm really enjoying this drive. There's no traffic behind me. There's no real need to overtake the cyclist. I'm happy behind it, if he doesn't mind, you know. He showed no side of speeding up, panicking and looking behind him. So again, super boring audit. I wouldn't really be allowed to do this in Germany, and certainly not post it online. So white man van has approached us from the rear, so I'm going to go super slow to allow white man van to overtake. I know he wants to, so I'm just going to go slow. I'm going to put on my indicator to go slow. Actually, and I'm just going to come in here. There we are. Now I've let white man van go. Premier Building Solutions. I know he or she would have appreciated that. And let's just see what's going on here.
In 500
he's
feet,
now
turn right to stay on Egbert
behind the
Drive.
cyclist.
Then turn right onto Linnet Lane.
And we've approached now the west side of Sefton Park. We'll be taking, so he's made a nice wide berth around the cyclist there. It's wonderful to see taking care of the cyclist. Right, so I'll be turning right now.
Now turn right to stay on Egbert Drive.
On Egbert Drive, however, there is a person crossing at the zebra crossing. Let that lad go past. And now there's another lady going. Yeah, so we're going to again brake. Let her go past. And now we get in a position to turn onto Aberth now. Beautiful. Now we can go onto Aberth. So there's people crossing there. So
now turn right onto Linnet Lane.
So Linnet Lane now.
Now turn left onto Ivanhoe Road. Now turn right onto Bertram Road.
So these are privately owned houses. There's no renting going on here, I'm sure. You can see the quality of what people are wearing has increased drastically. The couple waved, and you can tell by the wave that they're definitely in the middle class. Definitely. The guy is, say, 30s. The woman probably late 20s. But just,
now your destination is on the left.
So we are on Bertram Road at the moment, so you just have a look at the houses. The houses don't particularly look spectacular, in fairness. Put the windows down so you can hear some of the natural noises. So we've got some tree fellas working here, I think. Yeah, tree surgeon. And even the way that the tree surgeon sort of said hello, you can tell he's working class, but he's working in a middle class environment, therefore his hand wave, the trajectory of his hand and the way he's held his hand has changed because he's mimicking the environment in which he's working, and it's a natural thing to do. I do it myself, and I dare say most other people will do it as well. So this, it's hard to say. Right, I see a house now that's got a castellated side to it. Let me just go into that road if I can, and you can, as I swing in, you can just see the castellations, hopefully, on that house. What road are we on? Mannering Road. So, lads, this is heavy money here. Heavy money. I say heavy money. I might be wrong in that, but I really do think these houses have got to be 1.5 million a piece. Got to be, surely. These townhouses. Okay, look, I know there are richer parts of Liverpool. I know there are more historic and more beautiful parts of Liverpool. There's a wonderful turreted building in front of me. Actually, there's two, and I'm just going to turn the corner here on Marmion Road, and you will see these buildings. I don't think you'll catch the turrets quite. Just as I turn the corner, see there's two lovely buildings there. I think we have reached. I'm just going to give him a flash, and we're going to go down here. So I want to get out of here. I don't know about you guys. I think we're approaching. What's it now? This looks like it might be St Michael's Hamlet. Okay, so this is where this road is quite famous. I can't remember what the name now of it is. We're just going on to it now. It is where the hoity-toity like to eat and drink, and some of those from North Liverpool like to go and mimic the behaviours of their richer and higher class residents. So we're on Lock Lane, folks, just turning in past Pippin's Corner. .20-mile-an-hour limit. I'm going 10. So this is quite an illustrious road. There's a lot behind me actually that I've missed on this road. Okay, let's now go to a poorer area now. So we'll do that now. So we're going to might head to Kirkdale. Let's all look. Kirk. So Kirkdale's 4 miles away. It lies pretty much between Bootle and, say, sort of Everton sort of area. So let's just journey down there. So again, I'm bordering
in 500 feet,
Park.
Turn left to stay on Egberth Drive.
I'd love to interview some people regarding their opinions on rich and poor Liverpool, but I think they've declined to be interviewed. one lady has, and I think
Now turn left to stay on Edworth Drive.
possibly somebody else may have done, but I think at least one person has outright refused.
In 500 feet,
Maybe
bear
because
right
it's
onto
busy people.
Sefton Park Road.
There's an incredible house to our right there. It looks something like, I was going to say Harry Potter-esque, but I mean that's overused. Now, if anyone knew architecture, they would tell me what this is. It's a gatepost, in my layman's term.
Now bear right onto Sefton Park Road.
Don't really know what's going on here. Something's happening, I don't know what.
In 500
There
feet,
was some
turn left
tailgate
onto
behind me that was
Croxteth
beeping,
Road.
so I decided to go extra slow there. Accidents can be avoided if you go, in my opinion, if you're going extra slow
Now turn left onto Croxteth Road.
and using your observational skills. So I was fully aware of what's going on. So Kirkdale is our target. Currently on Sefton Park Road. So Sefton Park Road is one of the roads into Sefton Park from, I would say, from the northwest. It's an entry point in. So we're exiting Sefton Park Road. Some huge houses on our left and rather big houses on our right as well, as you can probably see, slightly set back from the road, and we are on Croxteth.
In 500 feet, enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
There's Toxteth and Croxteth. This is Toxteth
Now enter the roundabout
Road.
and take the second exit.
I really struggle with those words. So, round the roundabouts, onto this road. It's a 30-mile-an-hour road. We're going to go past an interesting church on our left, which you can't see because the camera's pointing right. I did, I believe, do some footage of this church. I think it was a month ago, but I hadn't released it yet because, as often happens, I forgot to press record on the drone. So we're now on Prince's Road. So moving from the rich area into the, into the central area of Liverpool, if you want to call it that. There's a disused, derelict church coming up on my left, and just behind that church, not long behind it, is the Liverpool Anglican Cathedral. Dead ahead of me, about, I don't know, half a kilometre, is the Georgian Quarter. We will be taking a left on this road, so I'm just going to turn. Take the left lane rather, because I'll be turning onto the left. There's a church coming up on our right, which you can probably see now, and another church
In 500 feet, turn left
right,
onto Upper Parliament Street.
and another church on our left. So Prince's Road we're on. So I'm glad I'm filming this way. Actually, the camera's pointing this way because tourists would tend to point the other way. So on my left, there's a Greek Orthodox church. So I know a few words of Greek. Pathos, which may mean sad, and chaos or chaos. I think that means chaos. Obviously, it's spelled the same. So Greek Orthodoxy. I might put something on screen about Greek Orthodox Church and churches and that religion, if I remember.
Now turn left onto Upper Parliament Street.
So, as my car says, Upper Parliament Street. So we're going essentially to the waterfront, towards the Baltic Triangle. Oh, I'm so glad we took this route, because there is a building I want to get my drone over, directly in front. It has this red brick appearance, and there's a chimney pretty much attached to it. So you can see there's some lovely graffiti here, and I believe we're coming close to Jamaica. It's Jamaica Street. I think we're gonna I think Jamaica Street is gonna come up on our right, and another famous street. Is it Grafton Street to our left? Can't remember. But I hope to be doing another video around those two streets of the graffiti and also the brewery that's nearby. So in front of me essentially the dock area, and we're just going to swing a lazy right just in front of the docks. Old docks or docks, I don't know what you want to call them. Just waiting for the phone to pop off. Hopefully it's okay. So I think that's Albert Dock. McDonald's coming up on my right, which I've done an audit of. You can look for that in the video section. Lovely lady called Paige there. So if you want good service, go to that McDonald's. Ask, is Paige in today? If she's in, ask, can we be served by Paige? Is that a possibility? Because you can't put a premium on good service, especially from McDonald's and other fast food restaurants. Paige is good. She's naturally good. I wouldn't say she's as good as Ben from where was Ben? Lim Services McDonald's. He was like, it was night and day, but she was extremely good. I mean, I can't fault her. Ben was hauntingly almost, I'd say, I'll let this guy go because tell this Audi wants to go. He wants to nip into that lane. Go on, mate. There you go. Yeah, so we're doing good. So again, we're passing Albert Dock on our left, and the Horses Willy, etc., and the police station on our right. Hilton Hotel coming up on the right, and of course this area I was droning down not so long ago. So if you want to see the aerial footage of this area, just go onto my videos. You can even see the car parks from above, the underground excuse me, the underground car parks, the entry points to them. It's a bit of an eye-opener because you don't see that every day, do you? Travelodge on our right. Pierhead is on my left, so where the Goths used to hang out. May do a video on the Goths. I promised I would. I'm just delaying it. Maybe it's just not interesting and I should knock it on the head. Now, the Liver building is actually directly on our left right now, and an amazing Gothic church on St George's Dock Gates is on our right now. You may be able to catch some of that through the limited view you have on the window, through the window rather. So that would be the Cavern Quarter towards our right, and behind the Cavern Quarter, further inland, would be St George's Quarter. Oh, I have to go around this lovely car. Switch to the middle lane.
In 500 feet, bear left onto Great Howard Street.
So Old Hall Street, where a lot of the skyscrapers, businesses are, etc., is coming up on my right.
Now bear left onto Great Howard Street.
Where this Williams building is, there's a lot of history there. Williams BMW, there used to be something very important to do with the docks. If I remember, I'll put it in the description as to what exactly went on around that Williams BMW building. Towards my left we have Costco, and I know no one's done this kind of video about Liverpool before, so this will be interesting to a few of you guys that are living in countries like Japan. A big shout out to the Japanese watchers. South Korea, big shout out to South Korean watchers. USA, big shout out to all those watching from the US, and there will be a significant proportion, about 5% of all viewers. And the rest from Blighty, I salute you, and thanks for watching. I hope I'm not taking up too much of your time. I do want to interview, do this place on my left, the Liverpool Antique Centre, and I'm on Great Howard Street. That needs to be videoed. That needs to be on my bucket list. I could go in now, but it wouldn't be. It'd be defeating the purpose, wouldn't it? Because I'm really about seeking out a poor area to video and then wrapping this up, because this video is far too long. It's disgustingly long, and I really do apologise. So to my left is, I believe, what was the biggest brick built building in the whole of Europe a couple of 100 years ago. It's called the Tobacco Warehouse, as in tobacco warehouse. lots, excuse me, lots of buildings going on here, building work. So obviously new houses being built. To the left is the Titanic Hotel. So we're soon going to turn in towards Kirkdale, okay lads? So we'll be turning onto Sand Hills Lane any moment. Not quite any moment actually. So to our left we have Wayne's Walker's Quality Meats. Euro Car Parts, LKQ Euro Car Parts, Sunbelt Rentals to our left.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Sandhills Lane.
So we're going inland now, away from the docks now. For carried on, we're going to Southport. Is it Freeport, Bootle? What Freeport means in this context? Does that mean any cargo ship can dock there without giving them advance warning? I don't know. What's Freeport mean? To our right, Travis Perkins.
Now turn right onto Sandhills Lane.
Yeah, Sandhills Lane now. So I know you could argue, look, you can do the same thing in London, and you don't have to go longer than a mile, half a mile. You turn from opulence into shite in London. So don't be making videos about this in Liverpool. Well, I'm just here, just to delight your eyes and to maybe ask you to just say something about what you see, your memories, your observations, critique, I dare say.
Now turn left onto Commercial Road.
Yeah, so Sandhills Lane, turning left onto Commercial Road. Immediately to our left is a small park. Again, I know this video is going to be super boring, super boring. I just know that. Some of you lads don't drive, I know that as well. And you will have the joy of being able to rewind this. As a driver, I can't do that, can't do that. So here we go, now the poor part of Liverpool on our right now, Kirkdale. Now we're going to try and turn into Kirkdale, okay? And I've chosen this, I'm sure there are poorer areas. I'm sure there are. MOT 25 quid. Only 25 quid, can you believe that? So let's turn right at this junction and try and wind into Kirkdale. Right, winding into Kirkdale now. Kiddieland. Alright. Right, let's get in there, close to the docks as possible.
Now turn right onto Crocus Street.
First right onto Crocus Street, yeah. Crocus Street, okay. Pleasant sounding name perhaps. But let's see the reality
Now turn left
of
onto
a
Stanley
Liverpool
Road.
slum. Go local on our right. Communal bins, again, no big deal. Okay. Look, these have been painted, but there's no doubt in you know, you can tell some of the woodwork on these windows rotten. Just looking. To be fair, some of them have been painted, but I can see stuff to my right, to my left, but you can't see.
In 500 feet,
Boarded up
turn
houses.
left onto Stanley Road.
So, lads, this is poverty. And there's a boarded up house there, look. Snowdrops Street. Sounds, doesn't it sound beautiful? Even the side of the house looks like it's been hit by sledgehammer. Lads, I'm not going to dwell on this anymore. Because after all, these are people's houses, okay? And who knows what battles they fought to actually live there. So let's wrap this video up. The rich and poor Liverpool does exist, as you can see, quite starkly. This was, you know, top of my head, you know, like on the spur of the moment, what I thought I'd go to. So, yeah, so excuse the cough as always, and thank you very much for watching. It's me, JC, signing out, minus Jimmy, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video, and apologies about the length of this one. See you lads, bye bye.